Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video today about NBA Youngboy as well as Nique, and also today we have in attendance NBA Youngboy's fourth baby mama Jania Meshell as well as his third baby mama Dayone, and last but not least we have NBA Youngboy's eighth baby mama and wife Jazlyn Mychelle as well as her friend Zoe, her sisters, and last but not least her ex-best friend and Asian doll. And before we get into this video today, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulders. I done been down for
NBA Youngboy show got a lot of stuff going on over there on Grave Digger Mountain, y'all. I told y'all he know what he be doing. But tell me if y'all remember in yesterday's video when we were discussing NBA Youngboy's third baby mama Dayone, you guys, and how we had assumed that NBA Youngboy's third baby mama Dayone had given birth to his 13th child, you guys, after we were all under the impression that NBA Youngboy's wife Jazlyn Mychelle was pregnant with his 13th child. Come to find out, rumors hit the internet that Dayone was pregnant by NBA Youngboy, you guys, and we found out way late in her pregnancy because just on November 9th, Dayone took to her Twitter and she tweeted baby doll, you guys, and that made NBA Youngboy fans and supporters feel as if she had had a girl. And then just on November 17th of 2025, she had posted a status stating Happy National Premature Day. Another Twitter user had commented below that and said, oh, yep, it's coming full circle. They did say you had a baby girl and she's a preemie. You really sat around waiting for a second baby by this man for what? Just to say you got 2 kids by YB? Self-esteem must be in hell. Well, moving along, also in yesterday's video, we were discussing the Nique situation and how NBA Youngboy had came out with a song called Zero IQ, where he had basically said that he got caught cheating on Jania and had made her mad. Nique never responded to the allegations. However, Jania Meshell as well as NBA Youngboy's 6th baby mama Money Yaya had came out and both posted tweets stating that it was Nique NBA Youngboy was talking about. However, NBA Youngboy later came back to the internet after letting it swirl around for a while that he was talking about Nique in his song, you guys, and he had this to say. I never met Nique for me to have sex with her, but tell her I'm a loner from the Crossroads 3800 block. NBA Youngboy fans and supporters quickly called him out on what he had stated on Twitter, you guys, when he said that he never met Nique, and they were all confused as to what he was talking about because rumor in these social media streets is that Nique is also from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where NBA Youngboy is located from, you guys, and that they had allegedly knew each other way before NBA Youngboy had even met Jania Meshell. And mind you, NBA Youngboy's 4th baby mama Jania Meshell was also friends with while she was pregnant with Casey, you guys, and also kept a friendship with Nique all the way up until her relationship with DeJounte Murray. And Nique was even at DeJounte Murray's birthday party when Arabian had started all that mess. And NBA Youngboy fans and supporters also pulled up footage from 2022 when Nique and her then boyfriend King got on a FaceTime call with NBA Youngboy for their son Kaiser's birthday.
Turn me up on my YouTube channel right quick, man.
Oh, really?
I really appreciate real talk, huh?
It's so fat. Appreciate you too.
And then NBA Youngboy had put in his song This Month Confessions that Nique was way too dang pretty and I don't want to call her phone, meaning that he had her number, so how has he never met up with her if he been knowing her, if he's already been on FaceTime with her, if they've been friends since before Jania, and she used to be Jania's best friend and road dog. It just ain't giving what it's supposed to be gave. And the fact that she had recently showed up to one of his concert tours, y'all, it's just really giving backstabbing friend. Jania Meshell just need to watch her back because these girls out here grimy, don't got no morals. So y'all know Asian doll just gave birth to her first baby girl, you guys, and so she's been off the map for a little while, but I guess that she had came across all that stuff that was happening with Jania as far as Nique having had slept with NBA Youngboy, you guys, and she took to her Twitter with these reposts. She reposted one tweet where it said, being a side chick of your own baby daddy is insane, like real crazy. Then she reposted another tweet that says, watching itches that ran around ugging everybody ninja act shocked and appalled when they find out that somebody crossed them too be the funniest ish ever. And everybody's been saying on the internet since Asian doll is basically the breadwinner, she's the man in her relationship, and she basically went and found another man that looked like King Von so that she could have a baby and to make it appear as if it was King Von's baby, and she's allowed to speak on King Von in her relationship despite if she has a man or not because she pays all the bills. And what is he gonna do? If I was Asian doll, I would just laugh in peace at this point, because why are you still mingling yourself and mixing yourself into old news concerning your dead boyfriend? When you was allegedly at NBA Youngboy's house when Vaughn passed away, I wouldn't say nothing, because it's still the pot calling the kettle black. Jania Meshell really be having these girls out here being mad, y'all. She be getting up under their skin and eating them alive, because ain't no way I'm supposed to have my own everything, just had a brand new baby, and still trying to comment on something that happened in the past. Like, girl, move on. I really feel like every girl on the internet who don't like Jania is really low-key just mad because they ain't got their nigga no more, and she still got hers. Rather she playing side chick or not, but I feel like a hating ASSHOE gonna always have something to say, because according to social media, Jania Meshell is running NBA Youngboy's household. So side chick where? Well, moving along to the real reason why I know y'all here, NBA Youngboy's wife and eighth baby mama Jazlyn Mychelle has been publicly humiliated on the internet by her ex-best friend, who apparently is upset with NBA Youngboy's baby mama Jazlyn Mychelle, y'all, because she's living it up and living it large in her baby daddy's house, home, heart. And also in yesterday's video, I was discussing that I didn't care how much money Jazlyn Mychelle had, how happy she tried to portray to the internet that she was, that the girl was absolutely miserable, because I've been telling y'all for a long time, ever since the girl came around, that he wasn't treating her like no wife. And then I told y'all my unpopular opinion is that marriage was a contractual agreement to help NBA Youngboy get off house arrest, and that he was just having babies with Jazlyn Mychelle to make the marriage appear real, y'all, and that she was really just the maid and the mama and the cleanup girl and the babysitter and the breeder. And word in these social media streets, you guys, is that Jazlyn Mychelle's ex-best friend from childhood feels some type of way about NBA Youngboy taking her best friend away from her. Now, all of y'all be out there talking about Jazlyn Mychelle is quiet, she be minding her business, she never comes to the internet and does and says anything. That is a lie, and I am so glad that I'm able to be here to let y'all know that Jazlyn Mychelle is just as sneaky as the rest of them. She ain't innocent. We all should know that NBA Youngboy doesn't like his girlfriends, wives, baby mamas, sister wives, anybody he's talking to be on the internet. And since Jazlyn Mychelle is the wife, y'all, I'm pretty sure that she is bound by that rule that she's not allowed to have social media, y'all. And the only entertainment it seems like she gets, you guys, is being around her current best friend Zoe and uploading on Zoe's social media. And yes, I know she does upload YouTube vlogs, but hell, it seems like those only come when NBA Youngboy wants them to. Rumor in these social media streets is that NBA Youngboy does not like Jazlyn Mychelle's siblings, her sisters, you guys, because they are apparently ghetto and ignorant. And I heard also that Jazlyn Mychelle's sister Caliante, who is in the white leggings, used to be jealous because NBA Youngboy didn't come to the strip club where she worked to meet her, but instead met her sister while she was working her job at a burger restaurant. And when they realized that they couldn't control the narrative with NBA Youngboy and he wouldn't allow them in the vicinity of their sister Jazlyn if they didn't act right, that's when she started hanging out more with Zoe, you guys, and less with her sisters. In yesterday's video, I let y'all know that someone posted this TikTok saying that YB is wondering why Jazz ain't speaking to him, but all he do is mess around with girls and disrespect her. He's a lame ASS man for cheating on his wife while she's pregnant. So Jazlyn Mychelle's ex-best friend apparently was around back in 2020 when she first got with NBA Youngboy, and this was the friend that Jazlyn Mychelle had before she started dating NBA Youngboy. And this friend was apparently around the last time NBA Youngboy's wife and eighth baby mama Jazlyn Mychelle had gotten exposed before they got married, y'all. And this is also one of the friends that Jazlyn Mychelle had conspired with against NBA Youngboy's fourth baby mama and favorite baby mama Jania Meshell when they had posted Casey's pictures online after Jania Meshell had said that she didn't want her son's pictures posted. And since y'all are under the impression that Jazlyn Mychelle is just so quiet and innocent, you guys, let me bring up these close friend messages that we just discussed back in 2023. But the close friend messages were leaked in 2020, y'all, but we never knew that they were real, and people said that they were fake and made up by a fake DMs app. But I had came and posted on Twitter my theory about wanting to start a conversation on these old ASS DMs from 2020 about about Jazlyn exposing Youngboy concerning him cheating and allegedly hitting her and almost giving her herpes. People said the messages was fake, but I found a clue that they were real. So the messages start off with NBA Youngboy's wife, Jazlyn Mychelle. At this point in time, she wasn't his baby mama. She was just his girlfriend, but she was communicating with someone on Instagram, you guys, and they text her on Instagram and said, "You with him?" She says, "He's weird AF. He hit me. I think it's the drugs. I don't think I can do this any longer. Like, I understand the benefits, but sometimes I feel like it's not worth it." Her friend was like, "Bitch, get that money, get that bread, and get that head." The friend went on to say, "I text your phone, you ain't replied." Jazz said, "I didn't see it, and money is nothing to him. He always give me that. I'm just tired. Then he could have gave me herpes. He hasn't been taking his medicine. I'm just so stressed out." The friend responded and said, "Sue his dirty AWS and take his money, sis, period." Jazlyn says, "Oh, I will. Trust and believe." She went on to say, "I'm just stressed. Then his weird AWS fans are annoying. They think they know everything. All their information be false, trying to make me look like the bad guy and desperate. He ucks me on my period and buys me anything. You think I'm worried about a HOE that can't get next to him? No." Her friend said, "Period. And itch, he dirty either way." Jazz went on to say, "Then he was still having sex with Jania when she was dating that rapper that dated Dream Doll. Also, when I was with him, Yaya is weird and overly obsessed, keeps calling him and his friends, talking about she's gonna unalive herself and she chose control over her dad. Like, girl, that's your fault. You're dumb and rich and I'm broke." So at the time that these messages were leaked in 2020, nobody realized that you could not fake a close friend circle. Yes, you might be able to create fake messages in a fake DM app. However, you could not fake a close friend circle, y'all. And apparently this person that Jazlyn Mychelle was talking to back in the day was in her close friends. And when she was messaging this person, because the person was in her close friends, you could see the green circle around the profile while she was messaging said person. So apparently the person Jazlyn Mychelle was talking to that was in her close friends was sisters with this other girl that was not in Jazlyn Mychelle's close friends. So when Jazlyn Mychelle had realized that their DMs had been leaked, Jazlyn Mychelle hopped in the DM of the other sister who was not in her close friends, and she started messaging her asking who leaked the ucking messages. So as y'all can see for y'all own eyes, when Jazlyn Mychelle was talking to the friend who was in her close friends, there was a green circle around the profile picture. However, when she was talking to the close friend's sister, she wasn't in her close friends, so you didn't see the green circle around her profile picture. So as far as the sister who wasn't in Jazlyn's close friends, she asked that sister, "I asked your sister," and she said, "This has nothing to do with me." And the other sister who wasn't in Jazlyn's close friends responded saying, "This has nothing to do with me, and you tell her. I apologize on my role, on my behalf, but that's not my fault. The truth is out." Jazlyn Mychelle went on to say, "I confided in her. Why would she do that?" Jazlyn then went on to tell the sister who wasn't in her close friends that y'all need to lie and tell the YB pages that they are fake. So if you're actually sorry, please tell them the messages were fake. The sister who didn't leak the messages had responded to Jazlyn and said, "They're your boyfriend fans. If they F with you, then they should believe you, and you said it. The truth is out, sis. Live it or live in a lie like KL Marie did." Jazlyn Mychelle responded and says, "Y'all weird, like his ugly AWS fans. Y'all tried to make me the bad guy and I trusted her." The sister responded and said, "Not my fault or his fans' fault. You a user. You addicted to fame." The friend went on to say, "My sister told me y'all always talking about Casey too, saying he trifling and Nene only care about dick, but that's not my business." And so when I exposed the messages, Jazlyn Mychelle tried to come back to her Instagram story and say, "I don't even have a close friend. Y'all really tried it, weirdos." And I guess NBA Youngboy didn't believe her, y'all, because the next thing we knew, Jazlyn Mychelle was appearing on NBA Youngboy's album cover, y'all. I'm rushing in this video. I can't find the exact picture, but this picture was what we had to work with, y'all, and I had to use an AI app to compare the scratchy photo to see if she really had a black eye, y'all, because NBA Youngboy fans and supporters said that because I had pointed out the stuff in the close friends messages that NBA Youngboy had put hands on that girl. Because I posted my research and findings on May 3rd, 2023, y'all, and by May 9th, NBA Youngboy fans and supporters said it was my fault that Jazlyn had a black eye. I can't never win for losing. Well, moving along, NBA Youngboy's wife, Jazlyn's ex-friend, had got on social media, you guys, and basically exposed and publicly humiliated her ex-best friend, Jazlyn Mychelle. And I heard it was because Jazlyn didn't allegedly buy this girl a car or give her a discount on some NBA Youngboy Master Tour tickets. But during the editing process of the last video uploaded, you guys, all of this stuff has started to hit the internet, and so that's why I'm late with the tea. However, I feel like I'm better late than never, because this friend seems like she really had a vendetta against NBA Youngboy's 8th baby mama and wife, Jazlyn Mychelle. So forgive me, but I don't know how to pronounce this girl's name. But anyway, she got on Twitter yesterday and she said that Jazlyn was my best friend from 7th through 12th grade. Trust me, it hurts me the most. I hate everyone around her who allows it. Her feelings matter. She went on to say that Jazlyn and her grew up together and that the current best friend of Jazlyn Mychelle, who is Zoe, was never around from the time that they were. She said that I recently just stopped talking to Jazlyn because she's just so lost. She had a beautiful aura, spirit, probably one of the best people I knew. NBA Youngboy turned her cold, heartless. That's why she's so nonchalant. She didn't grow up with material things, so it's everything to her right now. One day she'll open her eyes and see I just wanted what was best for her. Another TikTok user took time to comment under that comment, you guys, and they had this to say: she loves the money and lifestyle, and to appear that she's one-upping Jania and Yaya. The friend said right now she's winning in her head. Jazlyn's ex-best friend went on to say, now that I'm a mother, I see how ucking evil they were to her. She was a kid. She ain't deserved none of it. It's deeper than YB. It all starts from the home. She deserves to be free and happy, and that's why I dislike him so much. I'll forever love my friend from a distance. She continued on, think logically. I know this girl. Y'all think y'all do. Just a question, but if you've been feeling this way and feeling like she played over you, why would you want to go kick it at her husband's show? The girl responded and said, my husband is a fan. I wanted to surprise him. She said she was going to see what's up with the discount. I didn't start feeling upset till after she egged it on, LOL. Nobody want to pay a band to see that ninja. NBA Youngboy fans and supporters went on to respond to her saying, you're just weird, and the way you keep talking just proving you're a weirdo, and I don't care if you know her in real life. You got her number. Text how you feel instead of blasting it on the internet. And I know the friend was probably coming from a place of compassion and understanding for her ex-best friend, but at the same time, it was giving that you expected her to be able to give you a discount to her husband's show when NBA Youngboy didn't give nobody else no discount. Everybody else had to pay and put their money where their mouth is. All of Jazlyn Mychelle's little secrets were coming out, you guys. The friend even had something to say about NBA Youngboy's favorite baby mama, Jania Meshell, you guys, and how she basically ran NBA Youngboy in Jazlyn Mychelle's home, and that Jazlyn Mychelle basically ain't even the wife when NBA Youngboy baby mama Jania is in town. And that's so crazy for it to be confirmed, y'all, because we was just talking about this in yesterday's video, saying that Jazlyn Mychelle didn't run nothing, that she basically the maid, the mama, the house cleaner, the breeder. She just pushing out them babies. She ain't happy. She might be getting everything she wants. She might have all the riches and the glory, y'all, but she ain't got that man heart. She is not number one in his life. At this point, the whole world is understanding that NBA Youngboy probably does have love for Jazlyn, for helping him escape his criminal activity and getting pardoned, her marrying him and completing her end of the contractual agreement allegedly to marry him and make it look real so that he can get off house arrest. But he never wanted to be with her. His ultimate relationship goals have always been Jania Meshell. And y'all know when I made previous videos, I've hinted at the fact that Jazlyn Mychelle is like Faith Evans to NBA Youngboy, and Jania Meshell is like Lil' Kim, who the Notorious B.I.G. really wanted to be with, but it looked better for him to date and marry Faith Evans instead when he wasn't even faithful to her. Jazlyn Mychelle might be rich, but she really don't even know what she signed up for, and that's what I feel bad about the most, because Jania Meshell been in the game since 2017, and her and NBA Youngboy are compatible. They know how to run Kentrell's internet, but Jazlyn Mychelle, she stayed low-key because she ain't never been no internet girly anyway. I really felt like when NBA Youngboy got with Jazlyn Mychelle that was really just something for him to do, or more along the lines of him following the advice of his management team and finding a low-key, quiet-kept girl who jumped when he say jump and ask how high. And Jania Meshell also used to be like that when she was younger, you guys, but probably back in 2017, 2018. But Jania Meshell don't be playing with NBA Youngboy, and she about the only person on the internet who can play with him and get away with it. Leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below. and let me know what y'all think about this video so far and what are y'all opinions on the situation. NBA Youngboy fans and supporters noticed that Jazlyn Mychelle had gotten more tattoos of NBA Youngboy's name, such as Kentrell down the side of her face, KDG, which is NBA Youngboy's initials, as well as his middle name, Deshaun, down the side of her jawline, y'all. Then they were able to put together another little photo grid of all the tattoos that Jazlyn Mychelle had, y'all, and I mean, there are a lot. I mean, contrary to the cheating allegations, the scandals, as well as all the riches that they have, it seems like Jazlyn Mychelle might be happy, y'all, but we all know that's not true. Yes, she may be richer than the average girl, and she may have more money than everybody involved, but what is it at what cost? I mean, we all lose fake friends every day, but was the friend actually telling the truth? Jazlyn Mychelle's friend had posted this video on her TikTok that she created about NBA Youngboy and Jazlyn Mychelle, as well as herself. Basically saying she hates NBA Youngboy for removing her best friend Jazlyn Mychelle from her life. The girl in the green is Jazlyn Mychelle's sister, Asia. She got on the ex-best friend's TikTok and had this to say. Look, we get you upset, but coming to social media and telling the world how you feel is not going to change nothing. Your feelings are valid, and we understand you hurting about the situation with Jazz, and Jazz will leave YB when she's ready. Nobody can force her to leave. Zoe been around since they been kids, and you just need to calm down and relax. I don't know if that was Jazz's sister or a fan page that said that, y'all, but the creator responded and said, I never said it was going to change anything, though. I'm just venting, love. She went on to say, nobody can change the way I feel about the situation. I said what I said. My girl is trapped. The fan page responded and said, well, coming to the internet not going to do anything but make the situation worse. They went on to say, wrong. Zoe wasn't there when her people abandoned her, though. It's the principle. Jazz's ex-best friend had did a live, you guys, where she was basically talking about Jazlyn Mychelle being broke, how her family was broke, and Jazlyn Mychelle had to start working really young in order to put money and food in the house, you guys. And so then she posted a screenshot from Cash App from back in 2019 where she was always sending Jazlyn money when she had it, and sometimes Jazz will request money from her when she didn't have money of her own. When Jazz asked for $15 to donate to her YouTube fund, or $10 because you love me, or $78 payment received, or $157 payment received, or another $15 request for a late dinner. Jazlyn Mychelle's sister Caliante had took to social media on her Instagram story and said, first of all, this girl is so lame. Please, for real, stop it, girl. Knows nothing, mad AF, weird AF, and want to be inside. On my life, y'all continue to play on my sister top hard, and we be so in our own zone. On my life, if this was all done in person, y'all would never. Facts, 100%. And then she put a whole bunch of laughing emojis and said, HOEs be real quiet and on click. Caliante went on to say that Zoe been here since Ben. We are more than family. Keep playing and find out. I really wish a lot of it was put on the doorstep. Push all y'all ish back. No cap in my rap from every angle. She went on to defend her sister Jazz, saying, every day some new ish. The internet so lame. On my life, so lame. I can't do nothing but laugh. Y'all steady be pushing y'all narrative. Y'all always want to say her backup. Name one MFer y'all know 100% fuck with us. Nobody. Literally no loyalty in y'all blood. Nothing authentic about none of y'all. Fact. Caliante went on to say, I'm too old for this. I'm going back to sleep. I'm so sorry, y'all. Jazlyn Mychelle's sister's name is Chai, and she got another sister named Caliante, and their names are not Asia. I'm just tired. My bad, y'all. So Chai had got under Trail Shade 2.0 and left this comment, and she said, only going to comment on here because the mental 304 got us all blocked while going on these rants. It all begins with any time she don't get a response or favor. Like asking Jazz to buy her a car. She goes off, sends these long texts, then months later comes and apologizes. She's DMing all of his family members now, making public comments comments for a reaction. Mental illness runs in her family, so little girl fall in line with them. One of NBA Youngboy and Jazlyn Mychelle fans and supporters had got into Jazlyn's ex-best friend's TikTok DM, you guys, and started going off about Jania not being more important than Jazlyn, and how Jazlyn had the ring and she had NBA Youngboy's last name. And so Jazlyn's ex-best friend said, bro, he don't give a F about Jazlyn. They said he give her everything she wants. They said Jania has his heart. They said we know. She said they wouldn't dare disrespect her, just saying. They went on to say, bro, trust me, I all into the lore, but Jania upped his ops. Jania a dirty HOE, and y'all going, ain't not too much on Jania. Y'all keep bringing up these ops, but they are dead. They are 6 feet under. They are no longer relevant, and they can never say again that they slept with Jania Meshell. And if they wouldn't have messed with NBA Youngboy, we wouldn't even be here talking about this. Jazlyn Mychelle doesn't have social media, I don't think, you guys. I'm not sure if she's still obligated to the rule of not being able to have social media and get on social media without NBA Youngboy's permission, y'all. And with her being the wife, she's bound to more obligations than the other girls are. Like Jania Meshell probably is not bound to the same rules of the game. Jazlyn Mychelle's ex-best friend got out a lot of what she had to say via TikTok before Jazlyn Mychelle and her sisters were even able to respond, and these were some of the things she was posting. She posted this to her TikTok story and said, I begged for a car, but let's talk about how my uncle is your baby goddad and you beg him all of the time for your baby. Jazz already knew why I asked for help on getting the car. I was homeless, 18, going through it with my mom. Imagine your best friend gets famous and leave you for dead, but the people who used to leave her in the house with no food are the best people ever. She went on to explain, I was there for her. It ain't no mental case. That's real ucking betrayal. She went on to post text messages between her and Jazz where she was saying, that's how you know that's my baby. Jazz says, LMAO, you are funny. Did you end up holding it? She captioned it and said, I'm mental, but she still wanted to take me on a trip. Be for real. And the messages do include where Jazlyn was asking her, we should go on a trip together. I think that would be fun. The friend went on to say that she was in a trolling mood today. Why you think her husband don't F with her messy AWS sisters? Like, come on, that should say a lot. Why y'all gotta be strippers if your sister rich? Something ain't right. She went on to respond to TikTok comments saying, I don't think I'll ever heal from this. Then someone said, I always wonder why she acted like she didn't know you or Morgan when y'all both did the most for her and took her in all those times. Jazlyn's ex-friend responded and said, right, they don't know Ish. We helped that girl to the max more than both of her parents. Them MFers is crazy. She captioned it and said, this Ish ain't coming from nowhere. Y'all fave ain't so sweet like y'all thought. People took care of her, invited her in their homes, and we get a uck you. She went on to post DM messages between her and Jazlyn Mychelle's cousin, where the cousin hit her up and said, weirdo, you still going on and on because my cousin don't want to F with you? She accepted the message and said, wrong, I actually cut her off, baby. I sure am. They want to be petty. I can expose all this Ish. That itch ain't how she was, uck her, and y'all, period. When it was me, she did the same. Get the F off my phone. Y'all all miserable. Y'all wasn't there for that girl in that big AWS house with no food itch. I never seen you a day in my life. Get the F on. And then she blocked Jazlyn's cousin and captioned it and said, for all y'all that's confused, I cut Shorty off. Uck what they talking about. They barely know Jazlyn themselves. This is probably the most time they ever seen her since they've been together, and that should say a lot. Where were you at when she was starving? Jazlyn's ex-friend also had some words for Jazlyn Mychelle's mom, Tina, and she went in her DM and she said, I just want you to know, I remember when you used to leave Jazlyn at the house by herself with no food. None of y'all were never there for her but me and my family. You were always worried about a man. At least that's what she told me. Me and my family always talked ish about you, how you were a bad mother ever since she's been getting money. All y'all want to stay around. You raised her to be selfish and heartless just like you. You are a little understandable since you don't believe in heaven or hell. You're so left when you abandon all of your kids, especially poor Jazlyn. Y'all all root for them together when he treat her like ish publicly. That's how you all know y'all only using her. You as a mother should be ashamed of yourself. She accepts whatever only to feel loved and care for money. Just like you. She then went on to caption the post and said, this is why Chaya and Asia mad, LMAO, because I told they ucking mama off. Yeah, I want you to live with how you did your children. It all begins in the home. I could never imagine leaving my kids to be with ninjas. No wonder your daughter's pop cat now. She went on to post some edited text messages between her and Jazlyn and scribbled out a lot of it. And the only part you could see was where she said, that man don't even respect you. He treats you like a fucking surrogate, embarrassing you. So the money is worth more than your respect and morals that you had before. Good luck. And she captioned it, point of view, your best friend of 5 years is being publicly embarrassed by her rich husband, and you're the only one who genuinely want what's best for her. She captioned it and said, chapter closed, lesson learned. You can't want to help anyone who doesn't want it as bad as you. People will drain the life out of you, every drop of you, if you let them. Don't ever let money get you big-headed and force you to lose all your respect, morals, and even yourself. You'll regret it in the end, baby. Someone else hopped in Trail Shade's comments and said that Chaya, who is Jazlyn Mychelle's sister, still haven't hopped in my DM, you nor cokehead. Someone else says, who's the powderhead? They said Asia. They was like, dang, she do it for real. They said, look at her face and mouth and tell me she don't. Someone else went on to comment, there must be a lot of truth to what the girl said because all of them on edge, even Jazz. Jazlyn finally went on to respond to her ex-friend. I guess NBA Youngboy gave her the go-ahead, you guys, and she posted from Zoe's account and she says, you were just congratulating me on my pregnancy and the family I have, but now I'm a surrogate and being treated all types of ways. You was just asking me for tickets to go to my husband's Houston show, but you just like him. I was abandoned by my mom and sisters. I'm confused who I lived with all my life then and who took care of me. I'm confused on how you hard up my friend before Zoe when I met Zoe in 3rd grade. And you in 7th grade, question mark, itch. Everything you saying and doing is given delusional and I want to be seen. Remember, you weirdly made the decision not to be my friend years ago and 3 times you reached out saying sorry and wanting to be my friend again. That should tell you a lot right there. Your mama must have took all your money to go to the casino because you sure are hard up quoting rich husband money, this money, that. Baby, do you need some? Because that's all that this is giving. All in all, this all goes to show why we're not friends anymore. So please don't speak on my husband or my marriage because you don't know Ish or my family or friends. Thank you, from Jazz. Jazlyn's ex-friend went on to post more on her TikTok story as of 8 hours ago and said, and the tickets hell, as a long-term friend, wouldn't you? I asked for a discount and she said he would have to see when he got to the concert. That's that. So please, ST, if you trying to make it seem like I'm just dry begging, no itch, I work for my own itch. She also posted messages from August 26th saying, oh yeah, that's right, LOL. This is his first time in a long time, right? But hi, it should be fun as F. You think he'll be nice and give me a discount? I want to go. She said yes, and LOL, I don't even know if he know how that work until he get there. A lot of people asking him about the tickets. She went on to say that Jazlyn's sister Chaya, that's why I said Chaya, Zoe, and Asia weren't there her whole middle school, high school. They only showed up after YB, but they got in free. Okay, cool. For all the dumb MFers, it was never about the car or the tickets. The car stuff was right after high school, LMFAO. We were still friends after. I never cut her off over that. I'm 22. I drive a whole truck and she never said he wouldn't allow her to help me. So I got my own ish 2 weeks later. She also went on to post once more before her and someone else went live for 10 minutes, y'all. The ex-friend went on to tell people, so please stop acting like I'm just targeting her. Right after I sent her that message, her and Zoe posted a TikTok saying something about broke people. So I had to remind her who was watching you when your mama was in the streets and you was down.
Y'all fell out, and just now you saying something. I'm just kind of confused. He abused her. I stand with you. I feel like your point is being overlooked, literally. Pause it. He love Jazz like he said he do.
Man, no, he don't. Hell no. What the fuck?
If
y'all think that's love, you're delusional.
If you think getting pregnant three
right
times
mind.
by somebody who don't give a fuck about
Are
you,
y'all cool?
who got YB number, I'm trying to get at that. Not for real. I mean, baby, look. I love you.
I'll be back. Give me a second.
Exactly. If she had Jazz back when she was down as a best friend, I would have felt okay with asking my best friend for help too. The fuck. Exactly. And then they're agreeing with you, nigga. She said if she had Jazz back when she was down as a best friend, I would have felt okay to ask her for help too, nigga. We helping you. Why the fuck you can't help?
Jazlyn never said she wasn't gonna help me. She literally was saying like something about her car. She was saying just every time I would bring it up, she would say, "Oh, my car this, my car that." I'm not gonna keep fucking not. I wasn't begging. I literally asked her one night.
Oh no, and let's address another thing. Nigga, this whole thing did not start about no motherfucking YB concert ticket. Nigga, she didn't even ask to get in free. All she asked was for a discount. That's the least you could do, nigga. You got Zoe mama up in that bitch. You got your mama who ain't help you do shit for real.
And check this out. His mama didn't really fuck with YB when they first got together. She was a Trump supporter. YB. Oh,
she said, but I would have definitely helped you with your card. Thank you, Jody.
Okay, all of y'all know now he support Trump, but when they first got together, he did not fuck with Trump, and his mama was a Trump supporter. So whenever her mama was a Trump supporter, whatever, blah blah blah. This nigga went to her house and kicked her fucking Trump sign. They did not like each other. So I don't know, like, how y'all believe it. Like, I do not know how y'all really believe that they just this one big ass happy family. Who the fuck give a fuck about no views, nigga? I'm giving y'all.
Nigga, after this shit, we gonna go back to our regular lives. Like, we don't get off. We're normal people. TB hurt. Why y'all keep asking that?
Does YB cheat on Jazz with Jania? Okay, we'll come back to that. Did Jazz say something about you first? The whole thing started because after I sent her that message that I posted, her and Zoe decided to make a TikTok.
I'm confused right now.
They made a TikTok and the song went like, if you broken in my business, then shut up. And that set me off because, bitch, I wasn't coming at you like that. I'm telling you why I don't want to be cool with you.
So why lie and say I haven't been friends for years? Nigga, they haven't. They just started back being cool like recently. And then they fell out again. Like, how's it hard to believe?
Because she just lied so much. Like, why come around if you just finna sell a dream? Bitch, go away. Get away from me. It's just like a fuck you.
Wait, is Jazz sisters okay with her getting cheated on? The fuck probably is shit. They just want to be around and get the money.
Yes, they're okay with it. They don't tell him nothing. They're around for the benefits. Before YB, they wasn't. They was absent. Like a absent daddy.
I want Asia to get my DM.
Obviously, she's okay with being cheated on.
Like, they keep asking the same question.
She probably just coming down. That's why she hasn't responded.
So if y'all think all these people just going back and forth over YB, y'all don't think he's surrogate. That's what I said. That's what she is at this point. The white title don't mean nothing. I mean, the whole world see it.
So YB
surrogate. Know about.
In my city, he was messing with a girl I knew of, so it's off to me.
I mean, just put two and two together.
But
like the whole concert. Why wasn't your wife? Why wasn't your wife the first woman on that stage with you? Why was your ex-girlfriend the first woman you brought on stage, brother? Why was you circling around her, saying like just little shit that would piss me off? You didn't say shit about when he was doing all that on stage with that girl, but you want to respond to this like it's that deep?
Exactly.
Like, come on, like, be for real. She know who the one is. She not the one. They won't dare say shit to Jania, but Yaya, they don't like Yaya. They gang up on Yaya. That's why I told her mama something like, you want to be in the mix so fucking bad. Like, get your old ass on somewhere. You wasn't even taking care of your kids. You was getting a man every 6 fucking months. We was taking care of her, nigga. Like, be for real. No, they don't like her. I don't know why
any real tea? We knows he said.
I'm like, I don't know why y'all think they're just this big ass happy family. They hate each other.
That's dark.
That's a big
Jazlyn was on the side.
I would too. Y'all aggravated though. Shit, she probably didn't know what she signed up for.
Jazlyn know what the fuck she doing. Jazlyn a grown woman. They hate each other.
So why all the women in the house? That's crazy, literally.
That's what she allowed.
We knew this though. The Utah girls been saying Jazz a housemaid. I'm dead. No, my dog got there cleaning up the floors and shit, pregnant and shit.
Like, come on, he don't even want you to get your body done. That's why, like, I'm finna speak on some shit, like, because I'm tired of people fucking playing with me, dog. Like,
have she ever invited you to her house?
In Fulshire. When she stayed in Fulshire.
You started with her first, what the hell?
I didn't start with her. They made a TikTok about some messy shit. So now I gotta clap back. I'm defending myself.
Leave the poor girl, Jazz, be out the way.
Jazlyn be on Instagram on Zoe page, like, be for real. How do y'all think she keep up with the trends? Like, y'all think she don't be on social media?
Why they only asking,
use your brain.
do YB miss this person? Do YB still talk to this person? Nigga, we don't know.
Nigga, yes. Nigga, I'm tired of, like, nigga, yes. Why y'all going back and forth on social media? Like, put two and two together. All this shit not going.
Why he don't want to get her body done? He don't like that.
He don't like that. And that's why she's insecure. And that's why she's insecure with herself. He's just gonna keep popping out these babies, and she's just gonna keep feeling insecure. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but
bro, shut up, damn.
What?
We didn't know it was about you until you said something. I think that was the point. We finna knock the phone over again. She said you was asking for a car. I mean, I'll ask my rich best friend for a car too if I needed it.
I wasn't asking her for a car.
Why she don't have any socials? She can't be
because
on,
y'all bullied this girl off social media. Y'all bullied her.
This girl Crimson Chin. She fat. She did. Like, damn, I want to delete my social
too.
For real. Jazz just slow and the people around her loving the benefits, so they condoning it.
Open your
like,
eyes.
Didn't he say he don't remember marrying her? That's some hot shit.
Nah,
that's some hot shit. That's some hot shit. Is her name Sante said YB made her get off social media. Not the sister telling on the sister.
Like, she just be running her fucking mouth.
Has she ever been with somebody else besides him? Nope.
Hell nah. He said he woke up one day. He is controlling her.
That's why y'all really mad.
Y'all don't think this girl really actually wanted to help her friend? Y'all don't think so? Okay, let's talk about Winston. How the fuck Winston found out because they was sneaking on the low. She wasn't even
shut up the phone right.
All right, she wasn't even an honest person to tell her boyfriend, like, she wasn't mature enough to tell her nigga, like, yeah, I met this rapper.
Not this rapper, nigga, YB. I'm dating YB.
Well, she treated me like I was never her friend. The fuck?
So she don't be cheating? Is it her money? How did they even get together?
Okay, how did they meet? So she went to Cy Creek, I went to Cy Fair, and she started working like really early at a young age because, like I said, Nobody was bringing no bread in. So she started working, I guess, and one day he came into the restaurant, got her number or whatever, and yeah, that's how they started talking. And then media got him.
They asked if you feel like you should get treated how Zoe get treated. I mean, Zoe and Nanny, I don't want to drive y'all.
Well, I have my own kids, so I can't do the things Zoe do. My life don't revolve around Jazlyn. I have other shit to do.
Eat the pizza right there.
Zoe and YB doing it too. She said you
I reached out one
times to
time,
apologize
and that's when because I felt bad. But then, why the fuck am I feeling bad? Fuck you.
She was right about you though, because in the end you fell out. You talking bad about her. What the fuck you want me to do? Like just sit here?
And she started with me. She told my fucking uncle that I didn't want to be cool with her. She brought it to my fucking family. For what?
She never viewed you as a friend because how can she come for you but not Yaya who spoke of her marriage? What? Zoe is the baby daddy.
Zoe is the nanny. Zoe is the granny. Zoe is the mama. Daddy. And it's like, who is your baby gonna look up to? So you gonna let your daughter see that it's okay to let a man treat you like that? Oh, okay. Who's gonna be the role model? Like, you gotta think. This shit not cool in 10 years when your daughter go around saying this shit. What are you talking about? Why did her family abandon her? They was just worried about dick. That's the honest truth. They all had their own little things going on. They had their own personal life going on. They just didn't have time for her. And that's that. I just think he just married her because she was just this loving person. Her aura, her spirit was just, I don't know. She was just so genuine. I feel like he's just sucking the fucking life out of her. Y'all can see it. Like, clearly she's not fucking happy with herself.
You telling her business. Let us know why she's not feeling.
I mean, they told my business.
I heard he married to get pardoned.
Why you post Casey and say Jania was weird? Because she posted our address a couple years ago. Why would you post our address?
Why she have bruises? Hold on. I ain't know about that. I ain't know about that, y'all, for real.
You better obey your master or you gonna get beat.
An NBA Youngboy fan and supporter had commented on Jazlyn Mychelle's ex-best friend's Instagram, basically saying, and I bet if she got all the ish she asked for and the free tickets, we wouldn't know Nathan. And the best friend came back and said, y'all sure wouldn't, TL. Leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below, you guys, and let me know what y'all think about this video and what y'all think about the situation. And I will see y'all in the next video.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Here's some brand new Gucci low, some Gucci walking. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I walk.